Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. They'll hand it off. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
The whole place right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That time they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home. Yeah,
usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Wolverine's offense is back on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Off the play fake on first down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Second down after that previous play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Off target and incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? With the catch, it's Jean-Pierre. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. And instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, He is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Play coming up. Now they'll run it on the toss. He shreds the tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the receiver's got it. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here's the option play. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this 1st quarter run out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And he drops back in the gun. Going for his running back. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Greasy had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kerback and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain. The
Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Pitch to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirby.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Tackle at the 35, good enough for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
They'll run it here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Same tailback, another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
In an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the Wolverines come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's on the run, launches deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
On the run here, taking a deep shot. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Bulldogs looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And they've got him.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Instead of trying to take the lead with a field goal, they'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the BAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play. So a timeout is... will likely be the last play of the half. They'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. On first down, it's play action. And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Short loss in the play sets up second and long from the 18. Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Off to play fake, looking to throw the football. The pass is off target, yet hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. When he comes for his second punt of the game. When he's got some space here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Stopped short of the marker after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. In the clear at the 25. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Offense will keep it on the ground here. And you'll pick up the first down, stopping the 27.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking and really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. The Dogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Caught over the middle. It's Jean-Pierre. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab made by the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching downfield. And the pass is incomplete.
This quarterback didn't have much time at all. I thought it was going to be an easy sack for the defense, but he shows you his strength and his athletic ability and instincts to be able to pull out of that, somehow avoid the sack and get rid of the ball.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Read option, quarterback pulls it, and he'll try running left. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all been? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And they're able to get him down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just...
He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. And the route is on.
Well, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw. Really, it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. First down here for this offense.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Okay, ready?
Important second down play coming up.
Easy.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's second down.
29 Philly.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
25.
Caught behind the line. It's Keene. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.